Hello, beautiful. My name is Sharon Kelly, and welcome to my channel, Super Aging. Please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know, tell me something about you. I'd love to hear from you. Today, we're doing a Pilates Fusion, and we're focusing on our core, hips, and shoulders. You'll just need weights or soup cans. I'm probably being a little bit over motivated. I think I'll be using light weights rather than these ones, but let's just see how we go. Are you ready to start? Let's do this. Just place your weights nearby. And we're going to work on roll-ups to start with. Sitting up nice and tall, breathing in, and then as you breathe out, I just want you to round your spine so you're hitting one vertebrae at a time onto the floor, pressing your feet down into the floor, and bring your arms overhead, breathing in and breathing out. Now, if you have trouble getting up, just use your hands. Let's do two more, and let's just focus on our form. So what we want to work on here is that looking that we're not shifting our body weight from side to side. Our feet are staying down, and we're feeling that the abs are controlling us lowering our back towards the floor. Sorry about that. And let's do one more, just nice and easy. Just warming up through the core and coming all the way up. Grab a weight. Some people find the weight easier. You'll have to let me know. Draw the shoulders away from your ears, sitting up nice and tall. Breathe in as you breathe out, round the back. Keep the weight at chest level. Roll all the way down. Just leave the weight above your chest. Don't bring it over your head. Breathe in, breathe out. Rolling up. Let's do 5. Nice work. Keeping the chest open. Let's do 4 more. And 3. I think I got a bit excited about using the weight. My shoulders are feeling it already. 2 more. And last one. Okay. I'm going to a lighter weight here. And there's a little change to this as we come up. So the first thing I want you to focus on now, or what I want you to focus on now, is squeezing the inner thighs together, navel to spine, roll down one vertebrae at a time. And when you come up, bring the soles of the feet together and sit up really tall. So we're opening the legs here. Now, as we roll down, we squeeze the inner thighs together, draw the navel to the spine and come down. Keeping the back straight when we come upright. All right, feel the inner thigh connection. Let's do 4 more. That's good. 3 more. Really tighten the legs together. Okay, we've got 2. I feel like I'm coming off my mat. Bring the inner thighs together, roll down. And this is our last one. And then we're going to add a twist, quite literally. Now, just before we go into the rotation, if you do have any irritation with like osteoporosis or, anything in your bones that hurts your back, please don't do the twist. Okay, so we're still doing the same with the legs. I'm going to draw the inner thighs together, roll down, breathe in, breathe out. Come up to a seated position. Feel your sit bones on the mat. Rotate through the waist. Come back to the center. Bring the inner thighs together as we roll down. Let's go to the other side here. Probably shouldn't talk while I'm cueing. Inner thighs draw together. Come upright. Rotate from your waist. Oops, keep your feet on the floor. Okay, we've got one more to each side. How are we going? You've got this, haven't you? Keeping the shoulders drawing down towards the floor. And this is our last one. Going all the way up from the waist, go into your rotation, come back to the center and put the weight down. Okay. Let's just roll the shoulders out for 3, 2, and 1. We're going into some bridge work and we're also going to do some chest and shoulder work at the same time. So grab the weights, have whatever you need around you. So let's just roll down one vertebrae at a time. And let's just warm up the spine a little bit more here. So what I would like you to do is just make sure your hips, knees and middle toes are lined up and your chest is open. Press the tailbone into the floor, then press the lower back into the floor as you lift the hips off the mat. That's good. Then just roll down one vertebrae at a time. And let's do 2 more here. Just feeling the spine move and making sure that we don't have any irritation in it today. And as we roll up, soften your feet into the floor. Just recognise in your body, if your body weight is moving side to side, there's a shift, and just bring it back to centre. I think I sound like a yoga instructor then. But it's very good to keep maintaining your body, keep your body weight centred. Grab your weights, lift them up. So we're doing a chest press. So as we bring our arms down, we're going to hinge lift our hips. Are you ready? Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do this for 10 and 9. Press the weights to the ceiling. Let's do 6. Standing on your feet as you come up into your bridge. 5. Squeeze the chest to lift the weights. 4. 3. 2. Good. Press up. And 1. Excellent. Now we're going to have a bit of fun. We're going to alternate. So what we do need to do is really focus on keeping our body weight centered. We don't want any movement in the hips. So we're going to start with one arm down and one arm up. Breathe in. As we breathe out, we alternate the arms, pressing the weight into the ceiling as we lift and lower, keeping the hips stable and level to the ceiling. Good work. Let's do 4 and 3, 2, and last one. Excellent. All right, just bring the weights back in towards your chest. This time as we lift the hips, the arms are going to come out to the side. So you're in that fly, they call it flies. Squeeze the chest as the hips lower. Open the chest to lift the hips. Squeeze the chest to bring the hands back together. Standing on your feet as you lift up, keeping your abdominals engaged, chin towards chest. Okay, let's do 3 and 2. Last one. Great. Now we're going to challenge our balance by alternating. So we want to keep our hips level to the ceiling as we do this. So one arm is going to start out and the other one up. As we lift the hips, we alternate, keeping your body weight centred. I feel like my hips are swinging from side to side here. How are you going? I'm struggling. Okay, as you come up, squeeze the glutes. Let's do 4 more sets. And 3, 2. Are your knees stable? Last 1. Good. All right, I'm just going to double these weights. I'm going to bring my legs together and tighten, squeeze my inner thighs together. Well, what I want you to do, so we're just going to start with the first version. We're going to bring the elbows towards our nose. We're going to bend the elbows and we're going to straighten the arms. So we're stretching the arms and we bend the elbows. Let's just do a few here. Let's do 4. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. What I want you to do now is lift the hips, squeeze your inner thighs together. Now straighten the arms, keep the lifts high. Little bend to the elbows, and we're going to drop the hips about 2 centimetres or 2 inches. Straighten the arms, lift the hips. Bend, straighten. So as we bend the elbows, we drop the hips. As we straighten the elbows, we lift the hips. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Just roll the hips down, bring the weights down by your side. Just bring the right leg, the right knee towards you. Lengthen the left leg. And let's swap over. Okay, just come up to a seated position. And just before we finish, we're going to do a little bit of shoulder work. I just want to explain to you what we're doing with our shoulders. We're going to be in 4-point kneeling here, but you can do this work seated if you want. I want you to reach just one arm out. Now I want you to draw the shoulder blade away from the midline of your body so the arm moves away from you. And I want you to draw the shoulder back. So you draw the shoulder blade away and then you bring the shoulder blade back. Let's just do one more on this side, keeping the chest lifted. Let's do that on the other side. So lift the chest, keep it open. Just the shoulder blade, that's what's moving your arm. Draw the shoulder blade away, then bring the shoulder blade back. Shoulder blade draws away from the midline, then you bring the shoulder blade back. There's not much movement, but you should feel your shoulder blades moving. Okay, let's put that together now in 4-point kneeling. And once again, if you want to follow along seated, be my guest. Let me know how you went with this. I find as I'm getting older, I'm 62 this year, moving my shoulders is really important to me and having mobility through my shoulders. Navel to spine, so lift the abdominals. So I'm using my right arm, so I'll cue that way. Bring the right arm out to the side, lift it up. Square your shoulders to the floor. Move the shoulder away from the midline, bring it back into the midline. Nothing else is moving, it's just your shoulder blade moving out and back in. Let's do 4, keeping the hand as high as your shoulders. 2 more. Okay, just working through the shoulder blade, and last one. Good. Now bring the arm out the front so it's close to your head. Square your shoulders, abdominals are engaged. This time we're going to move the shoulder forward so the arm reaches away from you, and then we're going to bring the shoulder blade back. Shoulder goes forward and back. Let's do 4. Aim to keep your arm as high as your ear. 2 more. And last one. Great. Now float your arm around so it's by your hips. Square the shoulders to the floor again. Move the shoulder back. Move the shoulder down bring it back up. Move it down, bring it up. Let's do 4, keeping the arm straight. 3, 2, this is your last one, 1. I want you to float the arm all the way around so it's by your ear, and then bring it back by your hip. Let's do 5. Now, what we're aiming to do is keep the arm at one level. Mine's probably moving up and down. How are you going? Abdominals are engaged. Supporting arm, the elbow is soft. Good work. You've got 2 more. And last one. Bring the arm, hand right back by your hip. Just sit back and just roll the shoulder for 3. Just roll it back. 2 and 1. Let's do that on the other side. I don't know about you, and I would love to hear what you think, but I find that a lot of work in my shoulder, and I'm still feeling the work, but it's muscle. I'm not getting any sharp pain. So if you do get sharp pain, remember, stop. All right, so this time we're working on the left arm. Set yourself up into 4-point kneeling. Soften the right elbow. Engage your abdominals. Lift the left arm up. Draw the shoulder blade away from the midline and then bring the shoulder blade back. Draw it away and back. Let's do 4. And 3. The arm's moving because you're moving your shoulder blade. 2 more. And last one. Float the arm so the arm is as high as your ear. I'm hoping mine is. Square your shoulders. Then we're going to shift the shoulder blade towards our ear, and then we're going to shift it back. Just work through the shoulder blade. I actually had a fall a few years ago, and this side is very limited in its range of motion. 3 more. And 2, working from the shoulder blade. Last one. Good work. Bring the arm towards your hip. And we're moving the shoulder blade away from our ears. So we're moving it down. And we control it as we bring it back. 5. Keeping the arm long. 4. Keeping the shoulders square to the floor. 3. 2. And 1. Let's float the arm around towards our head. And back. Let's do 5. Now remember, the supporting arm, the elbow is soft. Don't lock it out here. Try and keep your hips stable. Tighten your abdominals. You've got 2 more. And this is it, our last one. Keeping the arm long, bring it all the way back. Wow. Let's just circle that shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. How did you go with that? Did you have any problems? Do you know, like as I said, I had a fall, and this is very tight, this shoulder. Doesn't have as much mobility. And you might have had frozen shoulder, or you might have, other issues there. I'd be interested to know how you went. Okay, let's stretch out. We're done. It's always good at the end, isn't it? All right, sit tall, breathe in, and if you can straighten your legs, straighten it today, and if you can't, keep it bent. Breathe out, just bring the chest towards your leg. Okay, and what we're going to do here is we're just going to roll the shoulders back for 3. So big circles back for 3. And 2, trying to keep our back straight. And 1, let's reverse. Roll them forward for 3. And 2. And 1. Just breathe in, breathe out. Just let your chest go towards your leg, head towards your leg. Wiggle your toes. Just roll yourself up. And let's do that on the other side. Okay, we've always got one bad side. If you can, straighten your legs. Some days you can, some days I can't. Breathing in, as we breathe out, lower the chest towards the floor. So to keep my back straight this side, I need to sit up a little bit more, otherwise I'm rounding. Just use hands, palms on the floor. Just roll the shoulders back for 3, 2, and 1. And then roll forward for 3, 2, and 1. Let your chest, so round your back here, and let your chest come towards the floor. Let your head get heavy. And just round your spine and roll up. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's workout. Hope you enjoyed the shoulder work. I feel like I could do that every day. Anyway, have a lovely day. Thank you for being here at the end. Please let me know how you went. I'd be very interested to know. And I'm hoping to put some very focused workouts in the next few weeks on osteoporosis and just a few other little things that as women at a certain age may need just to still work out but not compromise their body any further. Anyway, that's enough from me. Enjoy your day. Bye.